Good afternoon, everyone. I want to give you a couple of updates. Working round the clock to make that happen. And the federal government announced yesterday that we're going to pick up 100%. What do you think? Well, Saddam Hussein is facing Iraqi justice. The Iraqi people are holding him accountable for the atrocities he committed against the Iraqi people and for the crimes he committed against humanity. This is an important step in building a democratic Iraq that is based on the rule of law. And the trial is another symbol that the rule of law is returning to Iraq. Storm. We urge citizens in Florida and the Gulf Coast region. The special tribunal also set up some standards, and those standards are based on international law. Those are basic standards that should be in place. There's due process that they've put in place. The individuals, the former leaders of the regime, have access to counsel. They have the right to appeals. And so this is the beginning of that trial process that we saw taking place today. Talk about the progress we're making in the global war on terrorism and update the leaders about the progress being made in Iraq. And we hope that this trial will help bring some closure to Iraq's dark past for the Iraqi people. This is a time to keep the victims and their families in our thoughts. The Iraqi people, many Iraqis, suffered greatly under Saddam Hussein's brutal regime. And this is the first case that is proceeding forward relating to the village of Dujel, where hundreds of villagers were rounded up and tortured and executed. That's the kind of regime that has been removed from power, and our coalition forces did a great job capturing him, returning him to the Iraqi people so that he can face Iraqi justice. And previously, now the tax reform panel has held their last meeting.